Every time you log into Facebook, you aren't consuming a product, you're becoming one. The company relies on your personal data to make money, and now it's trying to get even more of it. Recent reports say the company is contacting major U.S. banks, seeking detailed financial data about the bank's customers for the sake of crafting more services to entice Facebook users. Roger McNamee co-founded Elevation Partners and was a mentor to Mark Zuckerberg. Since then, he's become a critic of Facebook, and he joins us now. Roger, if any government entity was doing what Facebook does, liberals in particular would be outraged about it. You remember how after 9/11 they went bananas over the Patriot Act because they thought George W. Bush was tracking what library books people were taking out. That sounds quaint now. Facebook knows more about 2.5 billion people on the planet, knows more about more people than anybody has ever known about anyone. Where's it going to stop?
Yeah, Mark, it's really, really infuriating because Facebook has within its core product as many active users as there are total members of Christianity. So we're talking about the largest entity in business that has ever existed. And their business is surveillance. They capture everything. And what's particularly galling about this issue with the banks is it's not like they're going to offer a new service.
No.
As a consumer at a bank, you have access to web services to allow you to get all the stuff you want. But Facebook wants to get that data because with that data, they're going to know a lot more about you, and they're going to be able to manipulate your attention to their economic benefit, and they're going to be able to use that data with third parties to get paid as well. And so my advice to everyone is, if by some reason your bank chooses to go along with this, do not do this. This is just a really, really bad idea. And I wish Facebook would recognize that the game has changed and they need to behave differently.
You say that, but as a practical matter, I mean, I suppose they're going after major banks. So I suppose if you want to transfer your checking account to the First National Bank of Dead Moose Junction somewhere in the Maine woods, they might not have done a deal with Facebook. But it's increasingly harder to actually avoid Mark Zuckerberg's tentacles.
It is very difficult. The good news on this particular one is you would still have to take the little piece of software in Facebook Messenger that works with your specific bank. So you always have the ability to opt out in this case. The problem with Facebook, as you pointed out, Mark, is that in so many areas, you've not had any way to opt out. All of this stuff has been done to you. And the sad thing is most of us don't even realize that this has been going on. There is so much data that's been gathered. And the way it's being used is stuff that you don't realize that's where the data is coming from. And you don't realize that this is being done to harm you. And my simple point to everybody is that the days of trusting tech companies to do the right thing are in the past now. And we all have to approach this stuff with skepticism. I'm not saying don't use new tech. I'm saying make sure you understand what the consequences are. When you see a product like Alexa or Google Home, which listens in your home all the time, there are a lot of reasons why that's just a terrible, terrible idea. And it's not, you know, it's convenient to have the thing bring up the songs you want to listen to, but it's not worth having it spy on you all the time.
No, it's a high. Thank you for that, Roger. It's an amazing thing that in order for the convenience of having them know that you like Justin Bieber but not Miley Cyrus, you're willing to be surveilled 24 hours a day. It's an extraordinary world we live in. It's basically a 24-hour ankle bracelet that 2.5 billion people are wearing around the planet. Thank you very much.
Way to put your finger on it.
Yeah.
My pleasure, my friend. Thanks so much.
Thanks a lot.